away. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. English is out there with Williams, and it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's John Stockton, and it's Ball in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. English inside. Richardson covering. And English, the bucket on the assist by Holmgren.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
Nash with no one around. Drills it from outside. Nash has got 12 points in the game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Ball, and he banks in the layup.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence. Right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Stoudemire controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And Stoudemire is a menace on the glass. He's someone you've got to keep a body on.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Stockton, and Stockton slams it in.
And I love watching Stockton drive it to the rim. Such a crafty player.
Richardson kicks to Nash. Fires away from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Nash has got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Suns. And English with the stuff.
This offense is at its best when Stockton is running the show and creating for others.
And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Suns call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Johnson, wide open, he fires. That misses off the backboard. Atlanta leading by 12. Here's Ball, up and in on the layup. Ball's got 25 points in the game.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
That one drops for him. Stoudemire's got 8 points.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
English's shot is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Johnson for 3. English pulls it in. English has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Richardson against Ball. And here's English for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. He's got 12.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Nash against Stockton. Marion outside. Stoudemire setting the pick for Marion. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And in the mid-range, Marion can be a problem. He'll find the shot he likes in that area.
Here's Stockton, and Stockton slams it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Phoenix trails by 17, stolen by Stockton. And finished off by Stockton.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Nash the pass to Stoudemire. And here's Johnson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
Here's Holmgren. Rebound by the Suns. Down low. Oh, and the rejection by Stockton. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stockton. Williams, he's checked in for Grant Williams. And Phoenix also making a switch. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Richardson.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
Atlanta making some changes. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Holmgren. Barry comes in for Ball. And it's Brown in for Stockton. Atlanta leading by 13. Brown with it, guarded by Hunter. That's tipped. For Phoenix, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6. The first free throw is good.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Count the basket.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Barbosa with it. Still scoreless. Jackson passes to Jacobson. Five to shoot. Pass to Barbosa.
Away team ball. Substitution on the court.
Five seconds left to play in the third. Here's Stoudemire. The putback, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Atlanta looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've kept the tempo. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So with Nash sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. They've got Jackson. Richardson is out there with Marion. Then there's Barbosa. And it's Voskuhl in at the 5, down low. And Barbosa drops them both. Atlanta leading by 11. Here's Barry. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Barbosa. Got a piece of it.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy.
Barry the pass to Williams. Here's Barry. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Barry's got 4 this quarter. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for Atlanta?
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Here's Whitmore. Rebounded by Jackson. Phoenix trails by 13. Here's Barry, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here's Marion, and the dunk by Marion.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Atlanta making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in. And then for Phoenix, Outlaws checked in. And it's Johnson in for Jackson. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thank you, David. Barbosa dishes to Marion. Back to Barbosa. Offline with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Now here is Barbosa. Marion a screen on ball. Barbosa with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And here is Barbosa. No good with the triple. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Whitmore. Here's Barry. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Stoudemire's checked in for the Suns. Nash comes in for Leandro Barbosa.
For the away team, Amari Stoudemire.
Holmgren the pass to Barry. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Timeout.
Nash has got 9 points here in the second half.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. English comes in for Whitmore. And it's Stockton in for Barry. Stockton against Nash. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
A shot by Stockton, no good.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Marion against Williams. Out to Nash. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Phoenix trails by 13. Pass to Stoudemire. Back to Nash. From past the arc. English pulls it in. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working. That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to let up, and I like that. Keep pouring it on.
Oh, the officials are all over that one. Yeah, Marion, a tough player to guard. That quick athletic combo forward with an unorthodox shot.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Personal foul.
Free throw good, Stockton.
At the line for your home team.
And Stockton drops them both.
A phenomenal floor general. Stockton is a prototypical point guard who excels at making his teammates better.
Here's Tabuse. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Ball. Into the lineup for your home team. Number 11, Bruce Brown.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for the away team, Tabuse.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. And the 3 off target. Here's Tabuse. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Colors gon' show. Some keep telling me keep me up. Some keep telling me get it and go. Some keep telling me God watching over me, but I feel the demons getting close. Too many times I told these stop playing with me, go.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the 4th member of our team, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting 5 for Boston. We've got Rajon Rondo, and it's Pierce in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, Grant Williams out there with Chet Holmgren. Then it's Ball, and it's Stockton in at the point. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. And here's Rondo. Stolen by Ball. Here's the break. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
It all happened in an instant. Turning defense into offense. I love it.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Here's Perkins. Allen outside. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Rondo. Guarded closely. No rebound by Atlanta. Over to the left wing. Here's Ball. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Here's Perkins. Now here's Rondo. Pass to Pierce. Launches it. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Rondo, following the score by Atlanta. Perkins, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Stockton, pass to English, ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Pierce gets the bucket. Pierce has got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
On target from range.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Robert Williams checked in for Williams. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Rondo passes to Pierce. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Give him 8.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And Ball throws it down.
Well, this is what you love about having length in the backcourt. That 6'7" frame. Go ahead and finish, LaMelo.
Outside, Rondo. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Pass to Scalabrine. Outside, Rondo. Here's Pierce. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Here's Ball. Rebounded by Rondo.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Pass to Pierce. Lets it fly. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Atlanta with the ball. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter here. He gets it in there.
Wow, the agility to beat the contact. Such a clever move by LaMelo Ball.
Boston trails by 3. Here's Pierce. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Stockton, pass to Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, this is just a big-time offensive performance from a young LaMelo Ball. He's already put the league on notice.
44 seconds left in the first. Here's Pierce. 11 points in the game. Here's the pick. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Pierce has got 13.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
English can't get it to go. Pass to Scalabrine. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo, he's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Stockton. Checked by Rondo. Stockton's shot is off. Here's Pierce. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Atlanta. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Back after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
We've got Cam Whitmore. Bruce Brown is out there with Robert Williams. And it's Barry in at the 2. And for Boston, we've got Rajon Rondo And it's Scalabrini in at the 4-man spot. And for Atlanta, they've got Williams. Bruce Brown is out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's English in at the 4 spot. Knocked away. Brown with the steal. And Brown with the stuff.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Scalabrini. Here's Cassell. Shoots. Williams grabs the board. Pass to English. And a two-handed jam!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Here's Posey. Still without a bucket. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Atlanta shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home team.
And the first one at the line is good. Atlanta making some changes. Williams comes in for Whitmore. And it's Ball in for Brown. Hits both from the stripe.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Posey. Looking to win the run. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Barry. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Pass to Scalabrini. Here's Pierce. Whitmore defending. Launches it from deep. Again, the miss by Boston.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
So it's Boston now, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Pierce. He can't hit that time. Atlanta leading by 13. Here's Ball. LaMelo working inside.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
First team foul.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Pass to Pierce to end the cold spell. Drills it from deep. Pierce has got 16 points.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation. The ball goes to the away team.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Lets it fly from 18. Drained it for 2 points. And Ball will bring it up here for Atlanta. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's Whitmore missing. Boston trails by 10. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The offensive rebound. Here's Allen. Pass to Garnett. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's English. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
If you leave a teammate of LaMelo Ball that wide open, I promise you he will find it.
Here's Cassell. Fires the three. Rebounded by Stockton. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. The putback. The shot no good. So it's Boston now. A 12-point game. Pass to Allen. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's Ball. The layup off target. And so it's Atlanta with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. All right, we'll get back to the action. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Atlanta leading by 9. And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. We've got Rajon Rondo, and it's Pierce in at the 3, the small forward. Stockton's shot is off.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Tipped away. And they're on the break. Up the floor. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
There's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Atlanta leading by 9. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside, Rondo. Out left to the wing. Here's Pierce. No good on the triple. Now here's Ball. Check by Rondo. And Ball throws it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Out to the wing. Here's Rondo, and he banks in the layup. Rondo, he's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Atlanta leading by 11. Stockton, the pass to Ball. Holmgren with a screen on Allen. Here's Ball. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Allen, the pass to Garnett. Takes the three. Pierce can't get to it. Here's English. Give him 8. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
For 3, Allen. Rebounded by Stockton. Stockton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's English. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. English has got 12 points in the game.
As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Perkins, the pass to Allen. Tips it. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And there's the drive. Stockton, the pass to Williams. The kick out to Ball. The 3. Buries it from 3. Ball's got 24 points.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Outside, Rondo. Here's Pierce. Perkins, the pass to Garnett. Here's Allen. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 17-4 run. Offensive rebound. Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You love the fact that LaMelo Ball is not timid about drawing contact on the interior. Get that foul drawn, LaMelo.
So both teams changing it up here. Boston trails by 20. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Whitmore. The 3 is up. Hits a three-pointer. Whitmore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Here's Cassell. Again, the miss by Boston. Here's English. Here's Whitmore outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Atlanta on top, opening up a huge gap. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Williams is out there with Grant Williams. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Ball. And it's Barry in at the 2. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Inside. And Ball throws it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Cassell misses. And Atlanta with possession here. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Martin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Brown comes in for LaMelo Ball. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Brown passes to Barry. Lets a 3 fly. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
To the middle. Brown against Williams. In transition, here they come. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Posey for three. Allen. Poke loose. Here's Barry. Allen defending. Williams from long range. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's Posey. Again, the miss by Boston. Outside Whitmore. Barry, the pass to Martin. From downtown, knocks down the triple. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
You have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Allen outside. The three. Sinks the tray. Allen's got 6 here in the quarter.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Martin. Here's the three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's House. And again, Boston with the triple.
Hey, the D's got to be better. I mean, that's a high-quality look for him.
Outside Whitmore. Jacks up a three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's House, defended by Brown. Pass to House. Here's Garnett. Puts up a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
Boston on offense. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. And the baseline jumper, no good. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Brown. And here's Martin. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Garnett. Here's Posey. It doesn't go for him. Brown with some nice D. Whitmore with it. Now guarded by Brown. And Whitmore with the three.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
40 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Allen. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Posey. The rebound by Atlanta. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's House. So it's Atlanta picking up the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Oh, his car was right next to mine. Thought he was running up. They asked me who gonna run the city next. Mike the runner up. School that how we slid for 3 months. Summer up. Hey, I hope you understand me. You the type of cribs you must don't love your family, man. My mama keeps it. I love my granny. Yeah. You better listen to the little dumb boys. You know what's going on. It's our year. Matter of fact, it's our world. It's over.
And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. We've got Chet Holmgren, Grant Williams out there with ball. And it's English in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago,
Here we go.
and so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. Here's Noah. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is. That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Stockton. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Rose. Here's Dang. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
And Ball throws it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
From deep, Rose. The rebound by Atlanta. Ball outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Here's Rose, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line. Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's English. And it's Dang with a rebound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here's Rose. The D's right on him. And that one's good. Dang. Dang's got 8 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Dang's gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. Going inside. Shot's good by Stockton.
Well, you see Stockton's burst. It's deceptive but effective. He can leave you in a cloud of dust if you're not careful.
Pass to Dang. From deep, Rose. Another 3 for Chicago.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Stockton. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Tell you what, this speaks to how poised Stockton is. Doesn't get easily rattled inside.
Rose, the pass to Noah. The rebound by Atlanta. Pass to Stockton.
And great job to establish position and square up. Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Gibson's checked in for Chicago. Rose with it. 5 points in the game. Uses the glass on the layup. 7 points in the game.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Holmgren, the pass to Ball. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it. And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Gibson. Rose outside. Puts the move on. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Back to Whitmore. Pass to Williams. Ball left side. Shot clock at 2. Count the basket. Ball's got 8.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Here's Boozer. Yet to see a basket. Rose outside. Pass to Korver. Now here's Gibson. Whitmore defending. Oh, Williams with the block. They get it back. Korver, that one's good. Atlanta trails by 4. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Boy, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
With the teardrop. Ball with the rebound. And he drives in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Outside Watson. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Chicago. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far. They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. They've got Bruce Brown. Whitmore is out there with Williams. And it's English in at the 4 spot.
Yeah, he was just a skosh late on the contest. That's going to be a goaltend for sure.
And Atlanta making a change here. Williams is checked in. Dang. Tries again. Hauled in by Brown. Here's Barry, defended by Watson. Barry misses. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul. Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Both good from the line that time. Chicago trails by 3. Pass to Dang. They set the pick. Back to Thomas. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's English. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Boy, that was a nasty throwdown right there. This is exactly why you can't give English the position he wants.
So both teams making some changes here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout. Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Noah. Here's Watson. Off target at the rim. Atlanta leading by 5. Williams on the wing. Williams passes to Williams. Williams knocks down the three.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Pass to Bogans. Here's Dang. Shot to stop the run, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Dang's got 10. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
Here's Bogans. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, man, carving this defense to pieces with the drive. Well done.
Williams passes to Williams. Off target from outside. Chicago trails by 6. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Now here's Gibson, tightly guarded. Down low. It's stolen. Ball outside. LaMelo working inside.
Really impressive touch for such a young player. Ball finessed that one right in there.
Pass to Gibson. Back to Watson. Gibson passes to Watson. Screen by Gibson. Puts it up from 17. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Takes it inside.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going. And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Stockton. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. And he dunks it down.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Rose with the bucket. Rose has got 9.
With his bounce and body control, easy to see why Rose is aggressive there.
Here's Ball. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Martin. He's guarded closely. Boozer grabs the board. Martin with the bucket.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Rose. It's tipped. Ball surveys the floor. And Ball throws it down.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Here's Rose. Pass to Bogans. And the 3 off target. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Atlanta. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
46.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And for Atlanta, Chet Holmgren out there with Grant Williams. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's English in at the 3.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far in the passion Noah plays with, hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Chicago trails by 15. Out to Rose from outside the arc. The rebound by English.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
They get it again. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Looking completely comfortable attacking from the inside. Alex English doing his thing.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And so it's Rose with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 17. Fires for 3. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Driving to the basket. The kick out to Ball. Oh, swiped away. And here's the fast break. Here's Deng. The rebound by Atlanta. English has got rebound number 5 here tonight. The 3 ball. Chicago with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
To the inside, Noah. The rebound by Atlanta. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Ball has wasted no time showing off his passing skills. A really gifted distributor.
Here's Deng. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Snatched up. Pass the ball. For 3. Gets the 3 to fall. English has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Rose outside. Here's Deng. Williams defending. Here's Boozer. Over Holmgren. Boozer misses.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
The 3 from Ball. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
The defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
From deep, Rose. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. The 3 is up. Boozer grabs the board. Chicago with the ball. Bogans, the pass to Noah. Here's Boozer. He's covered by Holmgren. Got it, despite fading back a bit. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Whitmore's checked in for Atlanta. 1:19 left in the third. Here's Stockton. He's got 14. Pass to English. Fires from deep. Noah grabs the board. Noah's got his 4th rebound in this one. Rose, the pass to Boozer. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Right side Whitmore. Boozer grabs the board.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
To the middle. And it's Dang missing. Atlanta leading by 19. Pass to Stockton from behind the arc. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Such a pro at reading defenses. Stockton is terrific at recognizing when to go right up with the shot.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Drops in the 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's Rose. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Rose has got 5 points in the quarter. With 4 on the clock, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And 3. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Chicago trails by 21. They've got Taj Gibson, and it's Noah in at the center position. There's a screen. Watson inside. Whitmore defending. There's the 3. Corver, that one's good.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. And that one is hammered home.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Outside Watson. Pass to Bogans. The layup misses. Atlanta leading by 20. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. And that one's good. Barry.
And that is textbook perfect. The bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Martin, he's checked in for Williams. Now Watson. Pass to Corver. And the layup falls. Corver's got 5 points in the quarter.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Martin outside. The kick out to Ball. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Ball's got 26.
Sneaking out to the corner. Can't lose LaMelo. He'll make you pay if you do.
Rose can't connect. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Martin misses. Martin's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Dang. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Atlanta leading by 22. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
To the left side wing. Here's Martin. And it's off from three-point range. Martin's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Rose. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
You know, one of the things you can't allow Rose to do, guys, is to find his comfort zone from there because he'll get into a rhythm and torch you.
Williams passes to Ball. Here's Martin. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Assist from LaMelo Ball.
1:53 left to play in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Ball. Pass to Martin. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. Here's Bogans. Here's Deng. Gets it to go from the corner. Deng's got 20 points. 1:33 left in the game. Ball against Rose. And Ball gets it to go.
Boy, Ball plays with so much confidence. You know this guy believes in what he can do, including finding ways to score it inside.
Pass to Boozer. Here's Deng. Here's Bogans. Here's Boozer. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Grant Williams.
And Boozer, quite the efficient scorer, a banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
Good on both. Atlanta leading by 22. Ball into the lane, and Ball throws it down.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Pass to Deng. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. Now here's Ball. 43 seconds left to play in the fourth. Off with the layup. Here's Deng. Back to Rose. Here's Bogans. He's covered by Oubre. Pass to Noah. There's the triple. Fires in the triple.
Boy, I tell you, for a big guy, the passing skills of Noah, impressive, awesome at getting the ball over to the open man.
There's Ball with a 3. Sinks the tray. Ball's got 35 in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
So it's Atlanta picking up the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they
Selected. Can't touch. Selected. Can't rush. 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 Selected. Can't rush.
Kruger. What's it to y'all? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it be on trees, son. I swear that they switch. I just needed a reason. Already, they say I'm on fire, like a 19th century witch. No snow on the bluff, the wire. They think I'm 50 Cent. I've been boo, you too. Let's be Bonnie Clyde. We gon' be like, we don't need no middleman. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it for the right price. That's my right hand man. We out in Shibuya, outside in Japan. Stripes running around me like Kruger. What's it to y'all? Introduce you to my new. Let me see your hands to bring you outside in my land. I've been with hanging out the window, let it.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And on tap tonight, it's Oklahoma City going up against Atlanta. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge. SliderG's reporting from the sidelines. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Cephalosha. Perkins is out there with Nick Collison. And it's Durant. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, English is out there with Williams. Then it's Ball. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Stockton in at the point.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Westbrook against Stockton. The three. And Russell Westbrook with the three.
Well, the thing that jumps out at you about Westbrook is his dynamic athleticism, but his mechanics, very sound, too.
Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down.
Not that time. He was determined to get those points.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
He hits the second from the line. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Cephalosha. Pass to Durant. Puts up a three. English pulls it in. Ball against Westbrook. And Ball slams it in.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Here's Cephalosha. The three from KD sinks the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Durant's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Here's Stockton. Oh!
Tell you what, this speaks to how poised Stockton is. Doesn't get easily rattled inside.
And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. No good on the triple. English with the ball. Picked up by Collison. And the jam by English.
Boy, that was a nasty throwdown right there. This is exactly why you can't give English the position he wants.
Westbrook passes to Durant. And it's off from three-point range. Durant's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Williams inside. Guarded by KD. The shot by Williams, no good. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's his first foul. Williams, he's checked in for Grant Williams. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Atlanta. Holmgren kicks to Stockton. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Pass to Cephalosha. The three from KD. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Outside Collison. Pass to Cephalosha. Shoots the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Stockton dishes to English. And the jam by English.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Outside Collison. Outside KD. And Then Durant with the dunk.
Not many bigs can slow down KD once he gets around the rim.
And Stockton, here we go. And finished off by Stockton.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And finished off by Stockton.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Holmgren. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Muhammad, he's checked in for Perkins. Daquan Cook comes in for Nick Collison. James Harden, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Atlanta leading by 5. Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 8.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
The 3 from Harden. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Stockton. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
Oklahoma City trails by 4. Top of the key. And it falls over the rim and in. He's got 6.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
Back to Brown. With 2 seconds left. No good at the rim. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Second quarter, fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, the offense sees the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm fire, and have already built a nice lead.
They've got Bruce Brown. English is out there with Whitmore. Then there's Barry. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's Westbrook. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Atlanta making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And it's Cook missing. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Brown. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Brown's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Drops in the tray. Westbrook's got 9.
Russell Westbrook never lacks for confidence. And when he starts knocking down threes, he becomes impossible to guard.
It's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Wants to get it to English and does.
Whoa, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Atlanta making a switch here. Ball's checked in. And then for Oklahoma City, Kendrick Perkins. He's checked in for Muhammad. Cephalosha comes in for Daquan Cook. And James Harden has subbed in for Fisher. For 3, Westbrook. Rebound, Atlanta.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut to just 7 on the basket from Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook is all business as a scorer. He makes the complicated look simple.
Back to Williams. Right side, Williams. Here's Barry. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Barry, guarded by Harden. Chalk up 2 there. Barry's got the lead, back up to 10 now for Atlanta.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Miller against Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Atlanta making some changes. Kayla Martin's checked in for Robert Williams. Cam Whitmore comes in for English. And it's Stockton in for Barry. Then for the Thunder, Nick Collison's checked in for Miller. Durant comes in for James Harden. And it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Thunder. Down by 12. A nice shot by KD.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
The kick out to Ball. And the rebound goes to Perkins.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
All going up court. Count that one. Williams has got his first basket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Pass to KD. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Whitmore. Outside Williams. 23 seconds left to play here in the half. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. Oklahoma City trails by 11. Durant drives. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, when Durant's on the attack, so quick and explosive, puts the defense in a bind.
And KD drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Ball no good. Cephalosha has the open look. And we finished one half of basketball. It's Atlanta leading by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this.
The visiting team, 33.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. So for Oklahoma City right now, Russell Westbrook out there with Cephalosha. And there's Perkins. Then there's Nick Collison. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
The Atlanta shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. Holmgren hits them both. Now here is Cephalosha. Tries the spin move. Westbrook drives in. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Oklahoma City trails by 9. Cephalosha passes to Westbrook. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Atlanta with it. Outside, English. On the wing, Stockton. Shot clock at 6. And English, the bucket on the assist from Ball. English has got 8 points.
Alex English using some deceptive strength right there to get that shot up and down through contact.
Ball kicks to Williams. Offensive rebound, Holmgren. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Third quarter of basketball, we're about a minute and a half in. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Cephalosha. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Thunder on D. It's a 10-point game, and the three ball is good.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Westbrook passes to Collison. And here's Cephalosha for three. Rebound, Atlanta. Outside Williams. Pass to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball showing a lot of effervescence on the offensive end, and it's probably infectious for the rest of his squad.
And Westbrook, here we go. And finished off by Westbrook.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Driving to the basket. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Fisher's checked in. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Down by 15. Perkins with a screen on Williams. KD, that's for two. The Thunder with another miss. Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Affecting the shot right there. The length of Durant, a problem for the offense.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Holmgren.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Caleb Martin's checked in for Atlanta. Cam Whitmore comes in for English. The Thunder have been successful on three up to this point. Good on the second free throw. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ball against Westbrook. Here's Ball. 16 points for him. Off on the layup. To the middle. Here's Cephalosha. And Cephalosha with the jam.
Nice read from the veteran Durant that time, recognizing the defense had overcommitted.
Here's Holmgren. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. Holmgren's got 9 points now in the quarter.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Stockton dishes to Martin. Off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Atlanta. And then for Oklahoma City, Ozzie Muhammad's checked in for Perkins. James Harden comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Derek Fisher.
Really accurate from deep, John Stockton, a sharpshooter.
Oklahoma City trails by 17. Here's KD. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Durant's gone 4 of 10 here, has 6 misses. Oubre against Cephalosha. Oubre kicks to Holmgren. Off target on the 15-footer.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Here's KD. And the rejection by Holmgren. Stockton outside. Back to Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
Well, I tell you, I like Ball's mental makeup for such a young guy. Plays with patience and the wisdom of a 10-year vet, and he produces in every area.
Atlanta making some changes. Robert Williams comes in for Holmgren. And Barry subbed in for John Stockton. Daquan Cook's checked in for the Thunder. To end the run, the shot comes out. Atlanta leading by 19. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here now the Thunder. Pass to Harden. And here is Durant. The Thunder with another miss. Here's Barry. Oubre for 3. The shot missing. And so it's Atlanta with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Williams is out there with Whitmore. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Williams. And it's Barry in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From deep, Williams. Thunder with the rebound. For 3, Westbrook. Shot. Miller, no luck. And stolen by Miller. 2 points, that one goes. Miller's got his first points of the game. Atlanta leading by 15. Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Tell you what, he is a really special passer, LaMelo Ball. His ability to fit all kinds of passes into really small windows, phenomenal.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Oubre is checked in for Robert Williams. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Thabo Sefolosha is checked in for James Harden. And the shot goes in. That's now 22 points for Russell Westbrook.
You know, even inside Westbrook, unstoppable. He plays with great confidence and also tremendous force for a guard.
And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That's his third foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Holmgren's checked in.
Into the lineup for your home team. Number 7, Chet Holmgren. Away team foul. David Miller. That's his first personal foul.
For 3, Holmgren. That shot off. Oklahoma City trails by 15. Here's Cook. And Ball with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Westbrook pulls it in. And so here is Oklahoma City. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Dynamic on the run. Westbrook flies in the open court.
Atlanta leading by 12. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And, guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear. He's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Atlanta making some changes. Whitmore, he's checked in for Oubre, and it's Stockton in for Barry. And then for Oklahoma City, Perkins, he's checked in for Muhammad. Collison comes in for Miller, and Kevin Durant is subbed in for Daquan Cook. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thank you, David. Let's check in quickly with David Aldridge to see how Alex English is doing. David.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. Unfortunately, he's going to be out for a while. This is an injury that takes some time to heal. That's tough news. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Shot's good by Durant.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
And finished off by Stockton.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
That's good from Ball.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. The Thunder call timeout. Here's KD. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th. Sefolosha passes to Westbrook. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Durant sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Whitmore lays it up and banks it in.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
There's 48 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Stockton.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
No good from Perkins.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And stolen by Stockton. Rejected by Collison. And so the ball out of bounds. Collison touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Harden looking it over. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw.
YKK on your zipper like a lizard when I'm 6 million ways like Noah. I get 2 of views and you get pretty, but I call you from 80s. I know you'll be there for me, girl.
Wednesday, 2K Sports presents the joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry. This is Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Grant Williams is out there with English. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, home in the paint. And for Miami, they've got Dwayne Wade. Bosh is out there with Haslam. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Chalmers in at the point. Now, here's Wade. Haslam, a screen on Ball. Wade, pass to Haslam. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And the first one drops. Haslam hits both of them. Here's Stockton. And there's the drive. And finished off by Stockton.
And I love watching Stockton drive it to the rim. Such a crafty player.
Haslam a screen on English. The high post shot. Haslam the pass to Wade. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's LeBron. Haslam a screen on English. James wide open. Off target from three-point range. Outside English. That shot is off. Great D that time from LeBron. Chalmers passes to Bosch, and then Bosch with the jam.
Oh, nice explosion to the basket by Bosch, who wastes no time in throwing that one down.
Now here's Stockton. For three, Williams, and it's Haslam with the rebound.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Wade outside. Pass to James. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Bosch a screen on Stockton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Chalmers. Miami needs to get a shot off.
And on defense, LaMelo's quickness can make him inescapable. Able to stay all over the shooter on that one.
Stockton's shot is off.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Wade can't hit. Here's Atlanta now. Trailing by 2. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Got a piece of it. And stolen by English. And the jam by English.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's LeBron. Lays it up off the glass.
Assertive move by LBJ, just taking what he wants inside.
And timeout called by JB Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Ray Allen is checked in for Miami. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Williams is checked in. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's English, and the jam by English.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Allen outside. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
Williams for 3. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Wade kicks to Bosh. It's good from long range. Bosh has got 5 now.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
Ball with the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The drive by Wade. And the rejection by Holmgren. And the jam by English.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. LeBron against English. James left side. And stolen by Stockton. English the pass to ball. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. A different look for Miami. Joel Anthony comes in for Haslam. And Miller's subbed in for LeBron. And then for Atlanta, Whitmore, he's checked in for Holmgren. Barry comes in for Ball. And it's Brown in for John Stockton. And here's Wade after the three-pointer from Alex English. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Allen's shot is off. Here's Barry, covered by Miller. Pass to Whitmore. Here's Barry. It'll count. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man.
Alex English. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Atlanta. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
So with James on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Miller is out there with Chris Bosh. Then it's Anthony. Then there's Wade. And it's Allen in at the 2. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for Wade. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Williams is checked in. Chalmers. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Robert Williams.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Good on both.
Now, you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Brown drives in, and the layup is good. Brown's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and game is fully in their control.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Heat making a change here. Jones is checked in. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Brown. And finished off by Brown.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Chalmers, and Chalmers slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Chalmers. From about 19 feet, Miller grabs the miss. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for Miami. And that's going to be a travel.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for the Heat. And a switch here also for Atlanta. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Brown. The kick out to Williams. Here's Barry. He's covered by Bosh. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game. James checked in for the Heat. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Stockton's checked in for Robert Williams. Chalmers pass to Anthony. Lobs it up for Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And the awareness on display there. Wade has a great understanding of when to be in attack mode and when to facilitate.
And it's sent back by Bosch. Chalmers against Stockton. Anthony up on top. Wade outside. Oh, and the rejection by Stockton. The wide open look here for Bosch. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. Bosch has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Heat. Pass to Williams. And Anthony sends it back. And he gets it back. The kick out to Ball. Another shot. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Anthony. Now Chalmers. Takes a three. And the Heat, another three.
That was a terrific pass from Wade. You knew he could find people, and that could separate him in this league.
Chris Anderson is checked in for the Heat. Battier comes in for Chris Bosch. Atlanta also making some changes here. Kayla Martin's checked in for English. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Barry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. So Stockton will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Shane Battier. Atlanta shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
A phenomenal floor general. Stockton is a prototypical point guard who excels at making his teammates better.
And stolen by Stockton. And finished off by Stockton.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's Wade. Pass to Anderson. And here's Chalmers for three. And Chris Anderson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Anderson. And Chris Bosch is subbed in for Shane Battier. Three-pointer, Stockton. Miami grabs the miss. Haslam's got his fourth rebound in this one. Wade dishes to Chalmers. 46 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to LeBron. With the fadeaway. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. James has got 6 points.
No question James has the green light from anywhere. That mid-range is just another area where he's dangerous.
There's Ball with the three. And it's Haslem with the rebound. Haslam's got his fifth rebound in this one. Here's Wade. Atlanta with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Driving inside. And Whitmore throws it down.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Alex English has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. On the court for Atlanta, they've got Grant Williams. John Stockton out there with LaMelo Ball. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's English in at the 3 slot.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's James. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it.
Wade passes to Haslem. Can't hit that one. Excellent D there from Ball. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta.
Robert Williams.
Atlanta leading by 10. And Stockton, here we go. And they pick up 2. Stockton's got 4 points this quarter.
And the defense can't let Stockton get into the lane. Even when you get aggressive, he just finds ways to score.
Bosch, that's the pick for LeBron. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Miami has possession. Chalmers outside. Has to Wade. Just 5 to shoot. Fires it up. They get the rebound. Haslem. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Stockton's shot is off. Miami trails by 10. And it's Wade with the jam.
And there's the slam by Wade. Such a remarkable athlete.
Williams finds English. And it's Haslem with the rebound. Haslem's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Sinks the triple. And now it's only a 5-point Atlanta lead.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Williams inside. Haslem's there. Williams gets the bucket.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
And Chalmers kicks to LeBron. Goes back up. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
The shot's good. Ball's got 6.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And Stockton slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
3-pointer. Rebound by the Heat. Stolen by Stockton. Here's Williams. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Bosch. And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 9-point game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Allen's checked in for Mario Chalmers. Whitmore, he's checked in for Atlanta. And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And Miami making a change here. Anthony's checked in. Barry's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Bosch. 8 points for him. Allen for 3. Here's James. And it's Stockton with the rebound. Let's get an update. David, what's the status?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's status. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
Not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
Here's Wade. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
And that's young man strength right there. Wade muscling it home.
Mike Miller's checked in for Miami. That one misses for Wade. Atlanta leading by 7. Here's Barry. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. That one is no good. And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Heat have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
The jumper of Ray Allen is obviously just unreal, but that comes with practice and repetition. Ray puts up thousands of shots.
Look at that!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. And here's English for 3. The shot misses. A big-time effort for John Stockton, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Bosch on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Chalmers is out there with Wade. Then it's Allen. Then it's Shane Battier. And it's Anthony in at center. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Atlanta.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Here's Chalmers. And the layup falls.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Here's Ball. Here he goes. And Ball slams it in.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Wade against Williams. Allen for 3. It's hauled in by Barry.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Anderson is checked in for Anthony. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Oubre is checked in. Chalmers looking around. Battier right side. Allen for 3. Connects from 3-point range.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Ball no good. Miami trails by 9. Tipped away. Oubre with the steal. Pass to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Battier outside. Now here's Wade. He's covered closely. The 3 from Chalmers. It's hauled in by Barry.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
And it's Wade with the ball for Miami. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem is checked in for Anderson. Bosch comes in for Shane Battier. And it's LeBron in for Ray Allen. And then for Atlanta, Holmgren, he's checked in for Whitmore. English comes in for Oubre. And it's Stockton in for Barry. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Stockton against Chalmers. Pass to Wade. Shot clock at 5. And here's James outside. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist. Chalmers has got 3 assists now in this one. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Stockton, and finished off by Stockton.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants.
That assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And Stockton slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Chalmers' shot is no good. Guys, they have a really solid lead at this point.
Definitely, and they haven't faced much resistance.
And finished off by Stockton.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Allen. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Barry. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Oubre dishes to Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Miller. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Allen surveying the D, and so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act the fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departing, relocating. Save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words she said, cause the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, and you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I could not planned it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he paid that off.